Alright. You see that oil right there? It's bad. Shouldn't be there. What happened was is that little seal, this little copper looking seal here, it was bad, or it got blown out really because the compression in the motor. So it started getting oil in the magneto chamber here, and it ruined the magneto. So that's bad. But what you want to do is you can get something like this stuff here, you know, and spray on the gasket there. And then what you want to do is you want to very carefully put that back right there like that. Me, myself personally, I like using a little socket because it's easy. And it kind of matches with it. Nice and clean. Put that like that. And then take a little hammer here. Sorry, you guys can't see this because I can't do it right. Alright, so I just took a hammer and that little socket that I used. It's better to use a deep well socket because then it you don't have to worry about getting it hitting that, because it'll be covered by the socket. But unfortunately I didn't have a deep well for that. But just in case you guys want to know, 5/8 socket works pretty well. It covers just it's big enough that it doesn't hit the spindle there. Now what you want to do is you want to put the woodruff key. In this case it's right there on the side, but I can change that very easily just by turning the back wheel. Now it's up a little bit. So anyway, what you want to do is you want to take the woodruff key, but before you do all that, me personally, I like to take a little bit of grease here. And put that like that, because then all you got to do is just take this little woodruff key, just like so. Oh, and see, if you mess up, it sticks there because of the grease most of the time. But what you want to do is you just want to put it back in the hole here. It's usually easier if you use pliers, but I'm too lazy to go to my toolbox and grab them. There we go. Oh crap. I forgot one thing though. Before you do all that, you want to do this. Put that in there too. So before you do the grease, because there's a washer that goes on the back of the magnet there, you want to put that washer in there first. They use that as a little spacer. So anyway, there you go, there's that. There's the woodruff key back in there. And then, not everybody knows about these here, but this thing right here that I'm putting on, there's a couple motor companies, like if you got a PK80 racing motor from CDH, they're newer ones, they add those on. But Those are a wonderful thing. They prevent that little seal that I put in from falling back out. And then, for those of you that don't know, the magnet, before you take it off, if you don't know what you're doing, you want to be able to know what's the front side of the magnet, because if you put it on wrong, you're screwed. It'll go to start, but it won't go. But the best way to tell is if you have the magnet basically like that, so where you're looking at it, you know, and whatever, if the top piece, if the top thing and the bottom slant there, you want to make sure that that little hole that you see is to the right, so that way it's, you know, more or less you're on the money when it comes to the timing for these motors. Anyway, I gotta get up and get the magneto now, so yeah. Wait, no I don't. What I gotta do is I can actually finish putting this on. So then you put the lock washer and the bolt, or the nut, don't want to screw that up. Let's try this way. Alright, so there's that. Now let me go get that magneto and get the hammer drill so I can put that magnet on right.